Jai Gurudev, Om Vishnu Padre Nandi Swami, Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Ashish Gurus Niche Lila Purishi, Gaur Govinda Goswami Maharaj, Sri Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, Sri Goswami Maharaj, all Vaishnavas, Vijay Sadhu Maharaj, and Krishna Guru. None but pronouns. So today's Kadasi Tithi, also known as Harivash Madhav Tithi. This is the day of Bhagwan, appearance day of Bhakti Devi. So Gurudev would say this is like the definition of Vaishnava. Who fast on the Kadasi, we can call them Vaishnava. And who not fast on the Kadasi, then cannot be devotee. So we had very good fortune today in the Dham. As well as, of course, we cannot put anything on top of a Kadasi, but we can say, as a bonus, appearance day of, disappearance day of Raghunath, Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, and Sri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. Echai Gosai Koi Charana Bandam Jaha Hoi Devi Ganas Avishta. So who remembers these 6 Goswamis, especially Swarup and Sanatan, the 2 Bhattas, Raghunath and Gopala Bhatta, Sri Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Goswami, Rupa Goswami. Who remembers these 6? Any obstacle we have will be destroyed, and anything you want, you will get. So, who will not remember the 6 Goswamis? What everyone wants destruction of misery, and everyone wants happiness. So these 2 easily achieved by one who remembers the Vaishnavas. Yeshat samsmuranat pumsam sadasadyanti vaikriya kimpuna darshana sparshana padasochana ashana adi. Parikshit Maharaj said when Sukadeva Goswami entered his assembly, if one just remembers you, he liberates many generations of his forefathers. So if one gets a result just by remembering a Vaishnava, kimpuna sparshana Pada Sochana Ashana Aditi. Many people can remember Vaishnava, but cannot see them. Like we have not met Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, we have not met Raghunath Das Goswami or Krishna Das Kaviraj, but we can remember them. So if someone had more good fortune, they could see them. So seeing a Vaishnava, more good fortune. Many people may see a Vaishnava, but no chance to touch, to do some seva. So Kimpuna Darshana Sparshana Padasocha. Then someone who serves the Vaishnava, touches the Vaishnava, someone who offers the Vaishnava some seva, washing their feet. What to speak of hitting kata, they must get more benefit. So today we get a chance to remember these 3 Vaishnavas. So today, because many speakers are there, I'll just stick to Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. He's not so much known perhaps as he should be. Everyone knows Rupa Raghunath, everyone knows Rup Sanatan, Gopal Jiva Goswami. But maybe not so much is known about Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, but he had a very important role. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave each Vaishnava a particular ketra for seva, a particular area of seva. Like to Ramananda Roy, Mahaprabhu gave a responsibility of establishing Rasa Siddhanta. Haridas Thakur was given the responsibility of Nam Prachar, Nam Mahima, preaching Harinam, chanting Harinam. That was Haridas Thakur's department. Jiva Goswami, especially in protecting the Siddhanta of Rupa and Raghunath, Rupa and Sanatan, by his compilation of the Sandarbhas and others. So Surup Damodar was particularly given in charge of protecting the integrity of Madhura. Everyone was given some seva. Nityananda Guru was put in charge of the Sankirtan department for Prachar. So Raghunath Bhatta, he was given the seva of protecting the Bhagavatam, of preaching the Srimad Bhagavatam especially. So yet Vaishnava Priyamyasman Paramahamsa Ekamavam Param Jnanam Giyate. This Srimad Bhagavatam most dear to the Vaishnavas. Param Jnanam Giyate, speaking it is the highest form of knowledge. This Bhagavatam is the ripened fruit. Vikalpa Gala Taro Galitam Phalam Sukhamukad Amrita Dravitasam. If all the Vedas are a tree, then the fruit is the Srimad Bhagavatam. And Mahaprabhu gave this Srimad Bhagavatam especially to Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. So we'll tell more of that later. I want to tell a little of his history also. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spent first 24 years of his lila in Navadvip, and 23 of that was Nimai Pandit. Means he not manifest his mood as devotee, but to show the glories of taking shelter of Guru, taking Diksha from Vaishnav Guru. Mahaprabhu went to Gaya on the pretext of performing Shraddha ceremony of his father Jagannath Mishra. But this is only pretext because who is has the Supreme Personality of Godhead for his son? Where's the question of him falling into troubles at the time of death? So he went there, and there he met his Guru Vishwapur. And what transformation happened? So he made his life, he showed we can make our life successful by non-duplicit seva, non-duplicit saranagi at the feet of Gurudev. When he came back, he completely transformed Nimai, Bhakti Nimai. But before that, Nimai kept his bhakti hidden. He studied at the school of Gangadas Pandit, all these things we know. Then he married. And married means to take responsibility. So Gauranga also gave example in Grihastha Ashram. Grihastha should not just collect for themselves and eat and sleep. Ashram means one seva. So to show this example to the world, Gauranga also displayed his Grihastha Lila. Griya Jana Shiksha Kanyasi Kulanayak. If you want to be Grihastha, then follow Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Every day Gaura Hari would call so many sadhus, so many sannyasis, brahmacharis, guests. He would call every day to his house for prasad, every day. And Mother Sachi was thinking, how can I feed all these 20, 30 people every day? The Nimai would disappear and bring back 20 grams of gold and give to his mother. So in Grihastha Ashram, Nimai also served also poor persons, not just speak of sadhus, sannyasis, and served with great affection. When Nimai came here to Mayapur, to Mathura, he met one Brahmin. This Brahmin was weeping. I cannot speak to him. Then Mahaprabhu went, you must have some connection with Madhavendra Puri. Otherwise, how you can chant the holy name of Krishna with such attachment? Yes, I am a disciple of Madhavendra Puri. They began talking. And Nimai said, oh, I'm from Navadvip. And this Brahmin said, yes, I remember we came with our Gurudev, Madhavendra Puri, to Navadvip. And there was one Brahmin lady, Sachimata. She fed us with so much affection, like millions of mothers. Still today I can remember the taste of that sap. How many meals we've had in our life? Millions. Which one can we remember? Very few. But Mother Sachi serving with such affection that Brahman could remember from no one. Nimai said that in my previous ashram, that was my mother. So this Nimai showed the importance of Vaishnava Seva. So also when he married Lakshmi Priya, then Grihastha means bring money. So according to your qualities, your ashram, you should earn money. Grihastha should earn money in a proper way. So Nimai was Brahman. Brahman earns wealth by giving donations, receiving donations, teaching something, hearing something, doing puja and engaging others in puja. So Nimai was a teacher. So he went to Bangladesh. That time was the Padma River. Nimai, by entering that, he gave so much good fortune to Bangladesh. Even today, Harinam is practiced. Even here in Vrindavan, half is Bangladeshi. The influence of Mahaprabhu from that time. So there was one Brahmin named Tapan Mishra. He was very ideal, very sense-controlled, very good character, but could not understand what his goal of life and how to achieve it. He was always thinking this. It was scripture gave many conflicting opinions because people had many different goals. So scripture fulfilled the desire of everyone. If you want this, do that. If you want this, do this. He became bewildered. So he was very depressed and praying to Bhagavan, please help me. Then in his dream, one effulgent person came. Tomorrow you will meet the Supreme Personality of Godhead. His name is Nimai Pandit. Do not think he was an ordinary person. Only he can fully clear your doubts. What is the goal of life? What is the sadhana? What is the sadhana? So Tapan Mishra woke up very happy. Morning time, he met Nimai Pandit. He remembered his dream and in a solitary place he surrendered to Lord Chaitanya. Please do not deceive me. I am very bewildered, very confused. But you are Dinabandhu. You give mercy to everyone. Please help me clear my doubt. That time Lord Chaitanya had not begun his Sankirtan pastimes. So that time he lectured Tapan Mishra. The goal of life is Krishna Prem. And how to achieve it? By Harinam Sankirtan, by Shravan Kirtan. So very clearly Mahaprabhu gave that instruction at that time of life. So Tapan Mishra became very ecstatic. He wanted to follow Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya said, no. You go into Varanasi, you will meet me there. So afterwards, Lord Chaitanya came back, began Sankirtan pastimes. For one day he did Sankirtan Navadvip. Then he took sannyas and went to Puri. Lord Chaitanya also travelled everywhere. 6 years he travelled, South India, North India, West India. Everywhere he travelled. And everywhere he travelled, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everywhere he preached this Nam Sankirtan. When he came back to Varanasi, again he met Tapan Mishra. Tapan Mishra had married and they had had one son. That one son's name was Raghunath Bhatta. Raghunath Bhatta. Raghunath Bhatta. So Raghunath was a young boy at that time, so he had so good fortune. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would take prasad in the house of Tapan Mishra for 10 days. So Tapan Mishra had so much good fortune and that direct association. Afterwards, Lord Chaitanya, he preached to the Mayavad sannyasis, especially the guru of the Mayavadis at that time was Parnasananda Saraswati. So Mahaprabhu converted all of them. You know the story? Lord Chaitanya would go to Vishwanath, one famous temple of Mahadev, Lord Shiva, and hundreds of thousands of persons would go to see the Lord dancing and singing. And Lord Chaitanya was also distributing Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prem. He was giving Krishna Prem to everyone. So hundreds of thousands of persons would go. So this Panchatattva was like a flood of Krishna Prem. It drowned everyone. The learned, the foolish, the high-born, the low-born. Everyone drowned in that flood of Krishna Prem. But some groups of persons were very expert in running away from the flood of Krishna Prem. The Mayavadis especially, and the student community who were addicted to kutarika, bad logic and argument. So especially the Mayavadis, they saw the flood of Prem coming, they ran away from it. So these Mayavadis were all situated especially around Varanasi. Varanasi is the city of Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva is a great personalities have two qualities. They give mercy or they cheat. Gativan chikavan chakachintya padam pranamami sadam. Who deserves cheating gets cheating. Right? Remember we had it? Who deserves cheating gets cheated. And who deserves mercy gets mercy. So these sannyasis were criticizing Lord Chaitanya so much. Who is this Chaitanya? He is a bhavuk. Bhavuk means sentimental. A sentimental person. He is a magician, cheating the innocent public. So this is Kasi. He cannot very easily cheat us. We have so much knowledge. We never, sannyasi means to study Vedanta, to do meditation, but this Chaitanya does nothing. Only Hare Krishna, chanting and dancing. In this way, they would criticize Lord Chaitanya. When Tapan Mishra, his son Raghav, the Sanatana Goswami, I think was there at that time, Sanatana Goswami's brother-in-law, his name was Chandrasekhar. There were a few Vaishnavas there. When they heard this criticism, they felt so much distress. So they begged Lord Chaitanya, please, it's okay for you are leaving, but we have to stay here with these guys. So we cannot tolerate their abuse, so please be merciful. So hearing the mercy, especially Tapan Mishra, Chandrasekhar, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided to give mercy to the Mayavad sannyasis. He said, a farmer brings his vegetables all the way to the city, but no one will buy. What will he do? Should he take his 500 kilos of cucumbers back to the farm? Loss. So when the farmer finds no one to buy, what he does, he just gives them any price. Take 10 kilos, 1 rupee. Anyhow, something is better than nothing. So here in Varanasi, no one wants love of Krishna, so I just have to give it like this. Free, like discount. So the one Maharashtrian Brahmin had made a big, what they call Sammelan, Sadhusan. So all the Mayavadis were there sitting in big Mahamandaleshwar, Dasazaha, Eklaka. They give themselves such big name, Jagat Guru, this. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and sat where everyone washes their feet. And he showed some effulgence from his body. So all sannyasis, what is this? We are trying for Brahman. And this person directly realized. So Prakashananda, the guru of the Mayavadis, who was criticizing, went, Aisa Shripad, Korive Chake, Oh Shripad, why you are sad? Why are you sitting in a dirty place? Come. You are also in the sampradaya of Mahaprabhu Sannyas Guru was Keshav Bharati. You're also Sannyas line of Keshav Bharati. Therefore you're also Mayavad. You're also same sampradaya. But we never see our face, you never talk with us. Why? In this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu preached to them first about the glories of Harinam. He said, my Gurudev said, Murkha to me Tamar Nahika Vedanta Adhika. Mahaprabhu's Guru said, you are a foolish fellow, you cannot study Vedanta. You just chant Krishna's name. Krishna Nam Hoite, Krishna Mantra Hoite Savaranishta, Krishna Nam Hoite Pavis Krishna Charanata. The mantra of Krishna gives liberation from birth and death, and the name of Krishna gives the lotus feet of Krishna. So Mahaprabhu explained the glories of Vaishnava Diksha, the glories of Harinam and Parampara. Mahaprabhu explained his Diksha. When he took Diksha, all the hairs of his body stood on him, his voice choked. Mahaprabhu went back to his Guru. Ki mantra dilo gosai, ki mantra bal, japiti korile bhava. What mantra you gave me, Gurudev, this mantra makes me mad. This mantra makes me weep, this mantra makes me jump, dance, sing, roll on the ground. I'm not doing this mantra makes me do. What mantra have you given me? This is a big guitar then. Ishwapuri became very happy. Hey Mahamantra, Koile Soda. This is the name, this is the nature of Mahamantra. Japite Japite Krishna Upajaya Bhav. Who chants this Krishna name gets love, gets bhav to Krishna. Your life is successful, my son. Always do this Nam Sankirtan and give this to others also. So Mahaprabhu explained all these glories of Nam Sankirtan. Then he explained the real meaning of Vedanta. And all Mayavad sannyasis became converted to Vaishnavas. More or less. So Raghunath Bhatta was there, he saw all this. He wanted, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left, he wanted to follow Mahaprabhu to Puri, but Mahaprabhu said, no, you stay here and serve your mother and father. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave same instructions to everyone. Vaishnava also know what is good for us. Not that Vaishnava say everyone should take sannyas. Mahaprabhu not taught like that. According to situation, according to necessity, Mahaprabhu also gave individual instructions. So he said, no, do not neglect your mother and father, they are Vaishnavas, you serve here. Okay? I just come in. So Mahaprabhu left, and Raghunath Bhatta served his parents. And after some time, his father gave him permission to go to Puri. So Raghunath became full of ecstasy. Raghunath Bhatta. So his mother cooked many Bengali preparations. He was from Bangladesh. And Raghunath Bhatta took these preparations and went to Puri to associate with Mahaprabhu on the order of his father. On the way he met one devotee, one Ram Bhakta, Ramdas. He carried the bag. When they met Mahaprabhu, then Mahaprabhu became so much happy with Raghunath Bhatta. Especially when he saw the Bengali preparations, he became very ecstatic. Mahaprabhu said to Govinda, keep them. Then 8 months Raghunath Bhatta stayed there in association with Mahaprabhu. You have so much good fortune. Then his father said after 8 months, you go back and serve your parents. When they have left this world, you come back to me. So Raghunath did like that, Raghunath Bhatta. Then Mahaprabhu ordered him afterwards come to Vrindavan. And he lived here with the association of Rupa and Raghunath, Rupa and Sanatan. I said he could speak each verse of the Bhagavatam in 2, 3, 4 different melodies. Morning time is one rag, evening time another rag, night time is so all this knowledge he had. All our rags all our pronunciation, everything is outside of Shastra. Everyone, Bhagavan Janat Bhagavan understands. So he had this power. When he would speak Harikatha, Radha Krishna would take childlike forms, and they would personally sit in the Harikatha of Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. So today is his disappearance, so we remember him. Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami ki jai. His samadhi is there here. He has one bhajan kutir out there near Prem Sarovar. So Individual will come and speak something. Bring him an asam. Asam.
Especially today, the Lotus streets of our great Acharyas, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, Bhakti, we are honoring. So we know how important it is to honor the Vaishnavas, because they gave such an example for us how to do bhakti, how to serve Thakurji. So we are eternally indebted to their example, their work. So it's a must for all Vaishnavas to always check the calendar when it is an appearance day or disappearance day and try to make connection with this person. That gives some relationship with this person. So Prabhuji Disappesrance spoke beautifully about the Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. So tomorrow I was thinking we go to Dauji. So in the pastimes of Raghunath Das Goswami and also Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, there is a lila that is giving the importance of Nityananda Balaram. Nityananda is no different from Balaram. So we know Raghunath Das Goswami, he grew up in a very rich family. They were so rich. His father was some like a devotee, not really following, but he was always inviting like Haridas Thakur, and he had also an initiation from an house guru, I forgot his name. But that gave so much inspiration from young boy Raghunath Das Goswami. He met Haridas Thakur at his parents' house. So in this way he grew up with so much inspiration to serve Mahaprabhu. He heard about Mahaprabhu. But he always wanted to meet with Mahaprabhu. But he was failing again and again. But he tried again and again to meet with Mahaprabhu, but he failed constantly. And at one point he met Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu was sitting at the Ganga with his followers. And then one devotee said, "Oh look, there is Raghunath. Raghunath. He is the son of this and this." So, and then Hiranya. So then Nityananda Prabhu, "Oh Raghunath, you come here, you come here. You are a thief." Raghunath, he was shocked. Nityananda Prabhu is calling me a thief, so he starts shaking. "You come here, I have to punish you." So, and then Nityananda Prabhu said to him, "You try to take something what belongs, that is my property. You cannot take without my permission. So I punish you." He put his feet on the head of Raghunath Das Goswami, and he said, "You can, if you serve all the Brahmins, all the Vaishnavas in the area, then your punishment is done. I can forgive your fault." So Raghunath Das, he became so happy because money was no problem, and his nature, he was so happy that he could serve all the Brahmins and Vaishnavas. So he ordered all the chipped rice, all the yogurt he could get, all the bananas, and condensed milk, so all the sweets, and it was known. Everybody started to tell, "Oh, Raghunath Das, he's giving a big bangara, big feast." So all the Brahmins from all the areas, everywhere, they all came. And there was even no place to stand to take prasad, so even they stand in the Ganga. So it was such a beautiful scene, and Nityananda Prabhu, he became so happy. And even it was said that Mahaprabhu himself, he came also to take prasad. So those who had the qualities, the eyes, they could see Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu dancing and taking the prasad offered by Raghunath Das Goswami. So this is a very important lesson if we want to get, because afterwards, when you get the blessings of Nityananda Prabhu, again he tried to run away from house, and then he was successful. So if we are not having the blessings of Nityananda Prabhu or Naganda Guru Tattva, we never can get Mahaprabhu. So this is key teaching, and This teaching we can also see in some way in Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's pastime. So Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he had a brother, and he was always inviting Vaishnavas at his home. And one important devotee in the area was Minaketa Ramdas, and he was a disciple of Nityananda Prabhu. And Minaketa Ramdas, he was like an Amadut. He was acting so much in ecstasy. He was always crying and dancing and playing flute. And sometimes he was hitting people with his flute. And he invited Minaketa Ramdas at his house. But his brother was a worshipper of Mahaprabhu. But he was not so much attracted to the devotees of Nityananda Prabhu. So, and especially Minaketa Ramdas, he could not appreciate his behavior. So when Minaketa Ramdas came, and he was such a prema bhakta, because if you looked at Minaketa Ramdas, even by looking, you started to cry. Such an emotion, such an ecstasy he had his prema was in his body. But his brother of Kaviraj Goswami didn't pay obeisances. Minaketa Ramdas, he felt offended. So he says, "Oh, we have here the
second Roma Hasan,
who also didn't pay attention to Balaram." So he left the place. And Kaviraj Goswami, he felt so much pain, because if you invite a sadhu in your house and he felt offended, what more is terrible than that? So Kaviraj Goswami, he decided, I don't want to stay in the house with my brother anymore, because he's such an offender. So this is also an important teaching for us. If somebody is offending your guru or great Vaishnavas, we should keep immediately distance. I know from my place in Holland, some people, they go ISKCON and they come to me, but in ISKCON they have no respect for Srila Gurudev, you know. So if you keep this association, Gurudev many times he said, you cannot make any progress in bhakti. If you associate with people who are criticizing the Mahabhagavat, and you think you can combine it because it's nice there, and you try to serve your guru, bhakti will not come. So this teaching Kaviraj Goswami was giving. So he left the house, he left his brother, he has affection for his brother, but he left immediately. So he went to Vrindavan without eating, fasting, and walking, and when he became so tired, he took rest. And then Nityananda in a dream came in Kaviraj's dream, and Nityananda said that he was so pleased with Kaviraj Goswami's decision that he didn't want to stay at home. So he gave so much blessings to Kaviraj Goswami, and in this way his life was successful. Because what Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has given to us is Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's such a treasure. Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati says, if all the books in the world are disappearing, even Srimad Bhagavatam, but we still have Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, then there is no loss. So this book is such a treasure. So this is the gift of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. So we are eternally indebted to their work. So I pay my obeisances to Srila Raghunath Goswami. He is a great example of how you have to renounce household life and how you have to do bhajan. By reading them, we get so much inspiration. So, my Dhamma Bhaktanans, to their lotus feet. Hare Krishna, Mancha Kalpatu, Virasya Deva Sindhu, Vichapati, Anam Pavanekyo.
Gurave Shivachandraya Radhika Radhike Tadale Krishna Krishna Bhatta Tadbhakti. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare. Very first of all, my limited number of pranams to Lotus feet of Shiva Gurudev. Nitya Prishta Vishnupada Stotra Svatashina Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Shiksha Gurudeva Swami Vishnupada Stotra Svatashina Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj, Shrimati Krishna Priya Purani. And the great three Vaishnavas whose disappearance day we're celebrating today, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Pad, Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami Pad, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. That's all devotees, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavas, celebrated on the sannyasis and Dvaipranam. So today is a very special Ekadashi. Many Vaishnavas, many Vishnus start their Kartika Vrata from today. But we, following Srila Prabhupada, Gurudev Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj, start from Purnima, from full moon. Today is the disappearance day of the three great devotees, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Pad, Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami Pad, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. So many wonderful pastimes have already been spoken about them. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Pad is our Prayojana Acharya. He's the devotee who was totally concentrated on the supreme goal, Prema, Prayojana. And Radhika Thakurani is the symbol of Prema. Before Srila Raghunath Das Goswami was wholeheartedly devoted to the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika and her Kunda, called it sacred lake, Radha Kunda. So he was sitting there and he was writing the Kusumanjali, the greatest masterpiece of Vaishnava literature dedicated solely to the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. You can see Srila Rupa Goswami Sanatana, others, they had bhajana kutirs here and there. Srila Rupa Goswami, Kadamba, Srila Sanatana Goswami, Pavan Sarovar, here and there. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami owned the Radha Kunda, wholeheartedly, completely taking shelter. Tavaya Vasmi, Tavaya Vasmi, Najivali, Tavaya Lina, Divya Radha, So that's why his significance is very, very high for us. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami hadn't seen Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally, but he was in association of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, who was Swarupera Raghu, who was a great student of Srila Swarup Goswami. So from them, he imbibed all moods of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. From them, he took all the great depth of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. So that is the example how he was seeing by ears Srila Dakshita. That is the path. Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami was preaching by reciting Srimad Bhagavatam. In so many ragas, in so many great melodies, he was reciting Srimad Bhagavatam here in Radha Damodar Mandir. So all the Vaishnavas were exhibiting ecstatic moods, but himself, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, was also crying and exhibiting so many amazing transformations, rolling on the ground and crying and crying. So one time Srila Rupa Goswami Pad was sitting there and he was not demonstrating any external symptoms. So he was not clear. Vaishnavas were doubtful if he's still in this world or he passed away. But somebody took a piece of dry grass and put to his nose and immediately it was caught on fire. So that happened when Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami was reciting Srimad Bhagavatam. So deep, so amazing recitation, filled with bhavas, filled with great moods. And Srila Raghunath, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, as you heard, is the author of the amazing masterpiece Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and also certainly Govinda Lilamrita. These two books were much obliged to Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. A great masterpiece in which all the leelas of Shri Radha and Krishna are described during 24-hour cycle in the spiritual world. Chaitanya Charitamrita, the great masterpiece in which Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami gave to the world all the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is the incarnation of Vyasadeva and Gaurava's pastimes, has already given so many pastimes. But the philosophical part, the part of the teachings, part of the Siddhanta of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was fully manifested by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in the form of Rupa Shiksha, Sanatana Shiksha, Raya Ramananda Sangha, Rathayatra Prasanga, great pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in which he was demonstrating the depth of Srimati Radhika's love, and also he was giving that to others, Sri Rupa, Sanatana, and Raghunath Das Goswami, and all the others. Through Raya Ramananda he heard that himself. So Srila Krishnadas Goswami, Kaviraj Goswami heard that from Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, and he heard from Sri Swarup Damodar. So we bow down to the lotus feet of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami on this day. Amazing Vaishnavas will never be able to repay them. Shri Rupa Raghunath ki jai. So one little announcement, tomorrow there's a change in schedule. We're going only to Mathura, and without bus. We're going immediately after Mangalarati. Don't go for Yoga Maya Arati. Immediately gather here. Those devotees who come to Mangalarati staying. Immediately in an organized way. We are going by either electric buses or rickshaws to Mathura, to Janmabhoomi, Krishna's birthplace. Please don't take any electronics with you. That should be very organized, because we have to be back by 9:30. At 9:30 we'll have Param Prasadam here, Kishri Prasad. So everything should be done very organized way, very quickly. The great
You can do all this after Arati.
yes. Great request for the speakers not to speak too long. Also, some Harikatha will be here at the time. Nitai Gautama.
Sri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Nityananda Sabodhitam Sri Nanda Nandanam Vande Radhika Charanadvayam Gopi Jana Samadhiktam Vrindavana Manoharam. That's right. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Sarvagre Madhya Gurupad Padma Nitla Prishtom Vishnupad Ashtotar Sats Bhakti Jivan Janardhan Gosai Maharaj Nitla Prishtom Vishnupad अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज तथा समस्त रूपानुगुरु वर्गों के चरणों में अनंत कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम करते हुए है कृपा की प्रार्थना करते उपस्थित समस्त वैष्णव जन माता सभी के प्रति यथायोग्य गणना करेंगे। अभी आरती का समय हो गया है और पूर्व वैष्णव लोगों ने विशेष रूप से कथा बोल दी है। से कार्तिक मास आज से द्वादशी तिथि से बहुत वैष्णव लोग आरती का आरंभ कर देते हैं। हमारे गुरुदेव पूर्णिमा से आरंभ करते, लेकिन जो भी करे से सब पूर्णिमा में ही करते हैं। तो कार्तिक का मास और इस मास में वैष्णवों का आविर्भाव तिरुभाव और शुभ हो जाता है। श्री रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी पाद एक ऐसे व्यक्तित्व हैं जो रूप गोस्वामी जी के भावों को बदला है। रूप गोस्वामी जी दैन्य में अपने भाव को छुपा देते हैं, लेकिन ये अपना स्वरूप और अपने गुरु का स्वरूप दोनों का परिचय देते हैं। अगर रघुनाथ गोस्वामी नहीं आते तो रूपानुग क्या है ये केवल शब्द में रह जाता है, उनकी परिभाषा को कोई परिभाषित नहीं कर सकता। जितने भी गोस्वामी हैं, जीव गोस्वामी, गोपाल भट्ट गोस्वामी, रघुनाथ भट्ट गोस्वामी, सनातन गोस्वामी, ये थोड़ा बाएं दाएं खड़े हो जाते हैं, लेकिन रघुनाथ गोस्वामी सीधे सीधे रूप गोस्वामी जी को इधर सच कहा जाए तो प्रथम जो रूपानुग है वो है रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी। कितना तदात्म होंगे जो रूप गोस्वामी के सारे भावों को पकड़ लेंगे। रघुनाथ भट्ट गोस्वामी वो भी कम नहीं, लेकिन बहुत दीन है, दयालु मूर्ति। महाप्रभु जी का आदेशानुसार जब महाप्रभु जी काशी में आए थे, बहुत बालक थे, 10-12 साल के होंगे। महाप्रभु के चरण संवाहन किए, तो जब चरण चाप रहे थे तो महाप्रभु जी बोले कि तुम व्याकरण, काव्य ये सब का अध्ययन करना और शेष श्रीमद् भागवतम का, और फिर मेरे पास आ जाना, माता पिता की सेवा करना, मेरे पास आ जाना। तो भागवत का अध्ययन किए, महाप्रभु जी के पास है, महाप्रभु जी के वृंदावन रहते। और रूप गोस्वामी जी की सभा में, ये भी कम नहीं, उनकी सभा में बैठ करके कथा बोलते हैं भागवत जी, और एक एक श्लोक को कम से कम 10-15 रागों में गाते हैं, अलग अलग मेलोडी में, आरोह अवरोह, स्वरित, उदात, अनुदात, सब रोमांचित हो जाते हैं। लेकिन जब कविराज गोस्वामी जी चैतन्य चरितमृत का वर्णन कर रहे हैं तो रघुनाथ भट्ट से प्रणाम करके उनको शिक्षा के रूप में बोले, मैं कुछ लिखने जा रहा हूं तो आपके संबंध में 2-4 शब्द कहूंगा। लोकनाथ गोस्वामी, भूगर्भ गोस्वामी, रघुनाथ भट्ट गोस्वामी लोग बोले नहीं, हम लोग बहुत अयोग्य हैं, हमारी क्या योग्यता जब पढ़ने करेंगे, इसलिए मेरा नाम नहीं लिखेंगे। गुरु है, आदेश पालन करके चैतन्य में बहुत गुरुओं का नाम नहीं है, लेकिन इंगित जरूर किए, 6 गोस्वामी शिक्षा गुरु जी हमारे, 6 का नाम लिए और शिक्षा गुरु बोले। तो रघुनाथ गोस्वामी जी का भाव, रूप गोस्वामी जी का भाव रघुनाथ गोस्वामी जी लिए, और रघुनाथ गोस्वामी जी का भाव कविराज गोस्वामी। वो बाद में दोनों को लेकर कहते, रूप रघुनाथ पदे जा आस, चैतन्य चरिता में कहे कृष्णदास। श्री कविराज गोस्वामी जी एक बड़े रसिक हैं। चैतन्य चरितामृत में जो भी वर्णन का सामग्री है उसमें रूप गोस्वामी जी का अधिक मात्रा, रघुनाथ गोस्वामी जी उसके बाद की सामग्री, क्योंकि मुक्ताचरित आदि में रघुनाथ गोस्वामी जो राजा जी के स्वरूप का निरूपण किए वो सब लावण्यामृत, कारुण्यामृत, कारुण्यामृत आदि स्नान का जो सब बातें हैं पूर्ण रहस्य, कविराज गोस्वामी जी उसका उस सामग्री से चैतन्य की रचना की। और रूप गोस्वामी जी का जो ललित माधव, विदग्ध माधव, उज्ज्वल नीलमणि, भक्ति रसा में सिंधु, ये सब चैतन्य चरिता में वर्णित हुआ। जो रघुनाथ गोस्वामी पाद जी का विलाप पुष्पांजलि और उसमें जो सेवा का पक्ष, उसमें उन्होंने गोविंद लीलामृत में निरूपण किया और स्पष्ट करके और विस्तार से। लेकिन सूत्र रूप रघुनाथ जी का सेवा की जो परिपाटी, हमारे गुरु जी का जो भजन था, हमारे इच्छा गुरु शिक्षा गुरु दोनों का, वो सब समय रूप रघुनाथ बोल के होते। रघुनाथ गोसाई पाद कहते जब रूप मंजरी में मेरी आंखें खोल दे सेवा के द्वारा, एक एक सेवा कितना सुंदर रूप से कर रहे, मुझे कुछ आता नहीं, दादाजी की जितने भी सेवा है रूप मंजरी सब में पारंगत है। तामूल अर्पण, पाद मर्दन आदि जितना भी है, परोदान आदि सारा दीदी सब निष्णात है। और उन सेवाओं को ये देख रहे हैं, लक्ष्मी मंदिर, तुलसी मंदिर, और बोलते आपने मेरी आंखें खोल दी, आप तो मुझे और कुछ दिखता नहीं दुनिया में क्या, आप तो केवल राजा जी के चरणों का जो लच्छा है, अलता है, उसी को मैं देखना चाहता, उसी का हाथ में लेकर के अपन दर्शन करते हुए आपने श्रृंगार किया, मैं हाथ में लेकर दर्शन करूं। और कभी ऐसा योग्यता मिले तो सेवा करो। हमारे गुरुजी जब इन भाव में डूबते थे, बोलते सब लोग सब सेवा ले लिए, कोई काजल लगाने का, कोई अलता लगाने का, कोई श्रृंगार, कोई श्रृंगार, मेरे लिए कुछ बचा नहीं, मैं क्या करूं। एक बार बोलते थे कि मैं अपने केसों को सुखा के रखूं, दासियों के केस बड़े सुंदर होते हैं। हमने दीदी का देखा था बहुत पहले, वो बड़ा कितना तौलिया से कम नहीं होता, ऐसा विशाल फैला, उसमें अगरू सुगंध लगा कर